Hello everyone, what's up? This is Scott from Stuntman Mechanics, and in this episode of GT's Seriously Fixed, I'm going to talk you through taking the tyre off, taking the tube out, putting the wheel back in, knowing how to do it correctly every time, and out on the streets, so without using a bike stand. The tools we'll need for this one: a wedge for your chain tension, something to let the air out of the tubes, a 17 or 19mm wheel nut wrench, tyre levers, and finally, a pump. Turn your bike upside down. You may want to put a helmet under your seat to raise the wheel off the ground. Now, slightly undo each wheel bolt first, not completely, as sometimes you'll end up just spinning the axle in the frame and wrecking the paint. Now, completely loosen the nuts. Then, disconnect the rear brake. Remove the chain carefully and put out of the way, not rubbing on the frame. Remove the wheel. Let the air out of the valve or remove the valve for speed. Then, using the tyre levers, take off one side of the tyre, remove the inner tube, and then remove the other side of the tyre. Check the rim tape for any damage or sharp areas that will cause future punctures. Check the inside of the tyre for any sharp edges, thorns or foreign objects. Before putting any tyre on, make sure to familiarise yourself with the maximum and minimum pressures and stay within these parameters. For that pro touch, find your valve hole on the rim and line up the tyre information with that, so you can quickly index your tyre info should you ever need it. Then, put one side of the tyre on the rim. Next, put a small amount of air in the tube to help make installation easy. From the side of the tyre that is off the rim, place your tube valve in the rim and fit it all the way around the inside of the tyre. Now fit the other side of the tyre on and be careful not to pinch the tube if using tyre levers. Finally, we'll pump up the tyre to our preferred pressure that is within the tyre limits. My recommendation is to always go to the maximum, as typically this helps prevent pinch flats. It is vital to check whilst pumping up the tyre that you have seated the tyre evenly all the way round. Take your time and make sure you have no bulges like this. Once you have done this, pump up the rest of the tyre and pop the valve cover on. Before installing the wheel again, ensure the hub cones have not come loose, and if so, you will need to use hub cone spanners to ensure they are done up correctly before then putting the wheel in. Slide your wheel in, ensuring the chain is around the hub driver first. Now, freewheel the chain onto the front sprocket carefully. Rejoin your brake assembly. Now we are ready to tension the wheel. By using a wheel wedge or a rubber handle set of pliers, or even pulling on the wheel, get some tension on the chain and centralise the wheel. Then pinch the drive side nut up. Pinch the non-drive side nut up. If the wheel is looking central in the frame, then it's time to check the chain tension. The chain should have 1.5 inch play or less at its loosest. If you have more, simply loosen the wheel, pull the wheel back some more, re-pinch the nuts up and recheck. When you are happy the wheel is central and the chain is at the right tension, finish by doing the last pinches on the wheel. So there you have it, a few more things going on at once than the normal episodes, but there's a lot to do to make sure that the wheel is in properly. So if you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. I'm Scott from GT's Seriously Fixed.